Was the recent Benjamin Netanyahu video fake? You know, the one where he had 6 fingers. Let's ask the pendulum. Was this Netanyahu video fake? Yes. Was it fake because Netanyahu is in hiding? No. Is Benjamin Netanyahu alive? No. Will Netanyahu be replaced by an actor or a clone? Yes. Well, that's quite shocking. So, what is your opinion on this? I'm not trying to promote fear or anything, so this is for entertainment purposes only. And if you want your own personal reading done by me, then please write me a message and I will tell you how you can purchase this.
Well, guys, Benjamin Netanyahu has put all the rumors to rest about his supposed death. He posted a video showing that he is alive and well at a coffee shop.
מה שאלת אותי?
ראש הממשלה אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת?
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
אתה יכול להראות לנו?
פה. פה. ראית?
יפה מאוד.
לחיים.
ראש הממשלה מסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים?
לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן. והעמידה שלכם היא מדהימה, נותנת כוח לי, לממשלה, לצה"ל, למוסד. אנחנו עושים דברים שאני לא יכול לשתף ברגע זה, אבל עושים דברים מכים באיראן חזק מאוד, גם ביום הזה, גם בלבנון, ממשיכים. אתם אומרים לי להמשיך? אני אומר לכולכם, גם אתם תמשיכו. תמשיכו להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, כל הזמן, להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, וגם לראשי הערים, להיות תמיד ליד מרחב מוגן. ואנחנו נקל ככל שהדבר ניתן. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין. אני לא יודע לגבי הקלוריות, זה נראה לי מסוים.
Are his people, the people of Israel, that he's alive and well, and says everyone that needs to take shelter should be taking shelter. Does this do it? Does this prove that he is alive and well? Looks pretty much like it does to me, but let me know what you guys think. Comment, like, share, spread the word, follow, subscribe, and I'll see you back here for the 411.
See, except Americans do not want to figure you out. See, except they literally do not want to go into the rabbit hole, they will make sure they bring something out here. Now, the whole world is still speculating. The whole world is still having that strong mindset. Let me not say the whole world, because there are some people that are strong BB supporters, right? But some certain part of the world, people like us, we are still doubting. We are still doubting that BB is still alive, honestly. We're still doubting that. Reason because we've seen a lot of things that have played up within the past few days, and BB is not that kind of person that will literally be calm. Now, the only thing a lot of people are requesting, and of which I concur to that, is why not do a live video? Let's see. Do you get? Do a live video, let's see. Let's literally see if it is true, if it is not true, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, who are we to tell the media what to do? Well, we have AIs and everything. Remember the first time he literally did appear, a lot of people speculated that he had 6 fingers, he has this. I think I did a particular video and I uploaded it on this channel. But even now that he has made appearance, that he's in a coffee shop, he's drinking coffee, blah, 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 that we should rest. Oh God, we're not resting until you do a live video for us. Do a live video, guys. What do you think? Am I wrong or right? But let's continue this video. Credits belong to the original creators of every single clips and stitches we have in our today's episode. I want to say a very big thank you to every single one of you, liking, commenting, sharing, dropping super thanks, and also joining my membership. I do not take you guys for granted. You guys are absolutely the best. And with that being said, let's go watch. I'll be back with commentaries.
Yo, I think BB done went bye-bye because they just did a press conference in the blue country and he's not there. And he hasn't shown his face. And there have been many rumors saying that this man is gone. And I think they're right, to be honest with you. If he was still here, I'm sure by now he would have shown his face, considering the bombardment that's been happening in the blue place. It has been non-stop hits. You've seen it. I've seen it. I posted about it. And this man is nowhere to be seen. I think the rumors about BB are actually freaking true. And I've been waiting to see, would he come out and say anything? Not a word. That's not like him. You know that man loves putting on a performance. We all have seen him nonstop for years. And now all of a sudden he's just gone. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're in for a really pleasant announcement.
Netanyahu had made no public appearances. He was absent from today's military council meeting. He canceled a meeting with a U.S. envoy at the last minute, so he canceled a meeting with the U.S. official amid the war of all wars that he finally got a U.S. president to agree to. He canceled the meeting. Netanyahu's missing from a second Israeli Security Council meeting. And then Ring is present. Kabbalah, it's gone. It's gone. It's 100% gone. Where is Netanyahu? That's the question on everyone's mind. Is he in a coffee shop? I don't think so. I think that was an AI video. Is he where else could he have been? Is he on a mountaintop greeting the citizens of Israel? No, I don't think he's there either. That definitely was an AI video as well. Well, we know he's not in his Security Council meetings because he's missed at least 2 of the Security Council meetings. As they're in the war of all wars against Iran, Netanyahu's been in power for 25 years. His entire life has been dedicated to getting this war. And now he's just like not showing up to the Security Council meetings. Today, they announced that they're going to invade Lebanon, but he's not there for that. Where's Netanyahu? Well, I can't say I know for certain where Netanyahu is. I can't say for certain that maybe anyone but God knows where Netanyahu is right now. And if that's the case, well, we all maybe do know where Netanyahu is. Well, let's get into the facts as to what is actually going on here with this story, why people are asking the question, where is Netanyahu? Because well, there's a little bit more than a little bit of reason for concern if you are an ardent supporter of Netanyahu regarding his safety and his whereabouts. Okay, so first of all, someone who blocked me on Twitter a very long time ago, Yair Netanyahu, his son, people began to notice something really odd about Yair Netanyahu. Yair, he, at the start of the war, for days on end, was posting on X, and prior to the start of the war, he was posting on X 30 to 40 times a day. I think Yair is maybe a little bit older than I am. I don't know how old he is. I think he's a little bit older than I am. And he was posting on Twitter 30 to 40 times a day, advocating for the war, during the war, championing and celebrating it, right? Celebrating the strikes on a girls' elementary school, which brought the death of 170 plus little girls. This is who we're dealing with, right? They couldn't be happier. But then all of a sudden, now 7 days ago, after tweeting 30 to 40 times a day, each and every day, Yair Netanyahu is magically off Twitter. He hasn't posted once over the last 7 days. Now you hear that and you say, okay, well, that's a little bit weird. You know,
so yeah, 24 hours later, and we still don't have confirmation that Benjamin Netanyahu is actually alive, which means he might be dead. I mean, let's be fair here. If he was actually alive, why wouldn't he just come out and prove it? Some kind of statement, some kind of video, press conference. I mean, the man has never been afraid of a camera before. So if the whole world is speculating that you might be dead, what possible reason would you have not to at least show up on like a Zoom call or something? Now, I did a whole video about this yesterday, so I'm not going to repeat all the facts here, but if you want to see the reasons why I think he might actually be dead, go back and watch that video from yesterday. But quick side note here, the amount of people who were just absolutely losing their minds with like euphoria at the possibility of this news is incredible to me. But it also highlights one more thing that I think is really important. And that is the fact that the hatred of the Israeli government is actually a bipartisan issue. It is actually bringing Americans together. Like, we agree on nothing anymore, but it seems like younger Americans, people like 45 and younger, both left and the right, seem to absolutely despise Benjamin Netanyahu and the Israeli government. Oh, and final parting message to the politicians out there who think they're going to find a way to convince people this year that it's still okay to be allies with Israel. The entire country is proving to you that nobody wants to be aligned with this government anymore. Stop trying to force this alliance on us. In fact, if you actually want to win your races, tell people that you are going to absolutely not take any money from this country and that you want to sever ties with this country. That is the way forward for American politics. My name is Desmond Price. Come follow us on Substack at Independent Thought.
All right, so it seems we have confirmation of the fate of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. There have been rumors circulating that Netanyahu was killed in an Israeli airstrike sometime in the last few days, and speculation began because he hadn't been seen in days. Then there were a couple of videos posted of him making his rounds in a coffee shop and then somewhere else with, talking to hikers or something like that. And people speculated that the videos were AI and pointed out some things in the videos that made him look fake. But now we have confirmation that Netanyahu is alive. American U.S. Ambassador Mike Huckabee was sent by President Trump to check on Netanyahu, and there is a video that was posted just a few hours ago of Huckabee and Netanyahu talking about the fact that there were rumors circulating of his death, and Netanyahu confirms that he's alive. So that ends that. Tell me what you think. Let me know in the comments.
The internet has killed Netanyahu twice over the past week. First, they said the missile struck his home and he's gone for sure. Israel responded like, no, he's alive and well. Then the internet went full CSI and were like, no, he's gone because his son hasn't tweeted, and he usually tweets 35 times a day. And also he hasn't made any public appearances. Then Israel released a video of him making a speech. Then the internet went crazy and were like, look at his hands, 6 fingers, 2 toes, crooked teeth, what's going on? Then we're like, yeah, really, what's going on? Then they released another video to prove that he's alive at a coffee shop grabbing coffee. Then the internet went crazy again. They're like, no, look at the level in the cup. It hasn't reduced even though he takes a big gulp. Also, he looks 35 years younger. Also, the jacket reacts in a weird way. All I know, you guys, is that we've buried this man twice over the past week with no evidence. Please, for the next one, let's get some evidence, because the gaslighting is killing us. We're the ones dying.
Well, dang, AI got me again. I was wrong. I thought the coffee shop Netanyahu video that was released today was a legit video. Granted, I only looked at a small clip of it from the beginning, and then later I went and looked at the longer clip, and yes, there are some definite physics issues when it comes to the coffee in the cup, and then his hand disappearing and not disappearing and all this other stuff. But what really convinced me that I just got bamboozled, I just got hoodwinked by the Israeli AI people, is the fact that he's at a coffee shop, number one, that has been shut down for over a week because of all the Iranian missiles that keep coming into that neighborhood, and number two, this little detail right here that they really just didn't quality check before releasing this video. Check this out.
Anyone want to tell me what the year is? You guys, you see it right there? 2/15 of 2024.
So yeah, a social media influencer noticed that the screenshotted version of the checkout screen literally was from 2024. Anybody know what year we're in now? Not 2024. So yet again, is Bibi alive? Is he finally gone down to meet his master, Satan? I don't know. What do you guys think? Drop your comments down below. Follow along for more.
What major news agency is going to finally come out and say it? I mean, we've all been doing these videos the last couple of days saying that Netanyahu is no longer with us. And they just keep putting out a new video showing him, look, he's out in a balcony with these people. Look, he's in a coffee shop. What the hell? I mean, you're the head of Israel. You're known worldwide. You're not very well liked worldwide. You started a war with the U.S. against Iran. And that's the best you got? Showing a random video of you out in a balcony outside talking to a couple of women? Or a coffee shop? And in one of the videos, your ring disappears from your finger as it's moving across the screen? They're doing everything they can. They're spending tons of money to fool everybody to think that he's still alive. All they have to do is have him give one of his little pressers, his little press conferences, like he's been doing over the last month, to well-known journalists, and have people say, yeah, actually, I was interviewing him. It's a real video. Yeah. Yeah. But no, instead, it's him with random people looking like a mannequin. Like so fake. Smooth skin, rings disappearing, hands disappearing into pockets. It's just weird. Weird. You have to step back and go, wait, this is their proof of life? Random videos with unknown people? Like, not with, like, surrounded by his guards, his people, and showing newspapers with today's date on it. And just, I don't know. The whole thing's kind of, I am doubling down. I give it maybe 2 more days, and it's going to be announced. He's gone.
At this point, it just seems like we're waiting for them to give us the news about Netanyahu, because clearly something ain't right. No way that's the same person. Look at the wrinkles on the left and the right. Not the same. And like this user said, the more Netanyahu tries to prove he's alive, the more suspicious it looks. They're even doing side-by-side combos. That is not the same person. And this user said they've been monitoring all the news stations and nobody is mentioning him. Why not? Then other people peeped that the date on the cup said 2024. How do they explain that? Another thing people are mentioning is that the coffee shop in Jerusalem that he would have been drinking at is currently closed due to Iranian strikes. But Grok said that's not true and that they are actually open, so who knows? What's being speculated right now is that these old images from 2024 when he went to that shop were used to generate the new images that AI made today. At this point, they're claiming that it's taken so long to announce him because they're busy making his clone. I'm honestly so locked in on this Netanyahu news. I'm gonna keep y'all updated with everything. Just tune in.
If it was AI, I was gonna tell you it's AI. I did the research. Simple. Just look for any evidence of any writing around. And I found it. I found this logo right there. Simple. I searched it on Google. Okay, this is in Jerusalem, right? Here's the place on the map. And then I thought, okay, maybe they have social media platforms. I found it on Instagram. It matched the description on Google. And then I was like, oh, they actually posted this. These are the pictures from the Instagram account. This is the other angle, right? This is the camera. We are seeing the video from this camera. Yeah, man. I wish it was AI, but yeah, I can't afford to do this and just, come on here and tell people, nah, it's AI, it's AI. Look close, look at the coffee. Look at how the coffee, I saw on Twitter, they're doing breakdowns. I'm like, we're seeing too much of this. I'm seeing a future where by now we won't even be able to tell. Not even a future, a present. We can't even tell the difference between a real video and an AI video. It's not even a future thing anymore. Crazy.
Found the video that you're not going to see on Fox or CNN, and we are going to talk about it.
Right now in one of the locations that was attacked, you can see just behind me Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who has visited this place. This is one of the locations where a deadly attack took place. 9 people were killed, and there were in fact more than 25 who were injured out there. You could see Netanyahu in fact visiting this particular location out here, and this is the latest that we are picking up in Bet Shemshesh, where in fact these are the visuals.
So the lore goes that this Indian journalist accidentally gave away Netanyahu's position, and then a few minutes later, Iranians made things go boom boom. See, he decided to go live during this photo op that all these other journalists were participating in. Now, did he do it on purpose? Was he working with the enemy? Or was this an accident? Because I could just picture him being like, oh no, what did I do? All I know is that the video releases we've been getting a proof of life of Netanyahu, been pretty suspect. I have a lot to say about those. I mean, the ring disappearing was icing on the cake. I can't explain that one. In my theory, he'd probably still fake his own deletion because his own judiciary is coming after him for war crimes. So he'd be sitting on Little St. James with Jeffrey, sipping cocktails.
Well, this settles it. Benjamin Netanyahu is very much alive. He posted a video with him and the U.S. ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, where they were walking down the hallway having a conversation, even joking about the rumors of Benjamin Netanyahu's death. There's nothing about this video that could possibly... What do you mean? What do you mean he's wearing the same suit as he did in the picture when he posed with Netanyahu a couple years ago? What do you mean AI video generators can create the videos off the strength of one picture? Yeah, I think it's weird he's wearing the same exact suit and tie in a picture from a couple years ago as he did in this new video with him and Netanyahu today. But what does that have to do with this very real image, this very real video of Benjamin Netanyahu confirming he's alive? Don't you?
Prime Minister, I want you to know the President asked you to come and make sure you're okay.
Yes, Mike. Yes, I'm alive.
I checked that, and I'm happy to see that, but he wanted to make sure because, you know, you guys get along too well. You know what the good news is? My name is not on the punch card.
Your name is on the list of the good guys.
Thank you.
It's been 18 days since we last saw Benjamin Netanyahu live, and he's missed every daily press conference since then. He's also missed every security cabinet meeting since the war started. These are supposed to be led by him. And instead, all we're getting is unknown photos taken by unknown people posted on his social media. And who could forget the other day the cafe video to where it proved he was alive, even though multiple things in the video such as this look AI. Look at the pocket just teleport. And of course, the pre-recorded press conference he gave the other day, he has 6 fingers on his right hand. And there's also the obviously AI photos of him greeting the Air Force. They're not even trying anymore. The weirdest part the other day in the video they posted to prove he's alive, it looks nothing like him. And every AI test came back and said 97%. Also, in the middle of war, what's he doing in a cafe in Jerusalem in the hills? If he had to make a video in a cafe to prove that he's alive, why won't he just hold a press conference like everyone else is? Trump speaks daily to the media. The Iranian president was walking in streets the other day in front of cameras. The only images we've gotten are from Netanyahu's office.
Honestly, what is so difficult? Let's be sincere. What is so difficult for Bibi to do a live video? What is so difficult? See, I'm not praying for him to die. I'm not praying for him to die. No. Let the will of God be done. Let the will of God be done. But for most of the speculations that we've been seeing, it's not looking more like, if you join the two comparisons together, the Bibi we know before, with his pictures and everything that's been circulating online, is not literally the Bibi we are seeing that is in the coffee shop. I'm sorry to say if I'm offending anybody. Now, if you check from that guy that this speculation and everything is confirming that is yes. Maybe it's me that I've not gotten the proper news. I don't know. You guys, let me know. Have they published any article that BB is dead? I don't know. Please let me know. Maybe I am not updated on that. I don't know, because I've not seen anyone. And I hope and I pray he should be alive. Because me, I love it when people are alive to see what I become in the future. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But as it stands now, everybody is still saying, everybody is still holding up that this man is dead. I don't know. That's why I don't even know exactly words I will throw in this commentary, because I need to be very, very calm with my word. You know, a lot of people said whenever I'm talking, I'm very, very brutal with my words. I don't mind anybody's feelings. I've seen people drop comments for me like that. So this time around, I want to be minding my feelings so that it's not look like I'm heartless. But the question is, with the record that this man has literally kept, let's assume that maybe the speculations that people are speculating is gone. Let's assume that, right? Now, is it for good or for bad? That's the question that I keep asking myself. The day I sleep and I don't wake up, what will people literally say about me? What will people say about me? Because during the course of him and the Orange Man starting their WAR with Iran, it has just been a lot of back and forth, losing lives, losing things, suffering east, west. Even till now, we are still suffering. And one problem with this unknowing country that we are, especially this my own country, I'll talk from my own perspective of my country, Nigeria, is when something goes up, you will never expect that thing to come down. Once they say this thing is $12, they will literally never bring it down from that $12. That is one annoying part. Now, small places that we can just transport and just have some change, we're no longer getting change. In fact, they are even adding more prices every single time. And you want people to be happy? You want people to be happy with this kind of condition that people have literally pushed us in, when you just allow the Strait of Hormones to sail peacefully? Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Credits belong to the original creators of every single clips. Do you believe that BB is still alive? I want to know in the comment section. Do you believe that BB is no longer alive? I want to know in the comment section. Is there any article published and I'm not aware of? I want to also know in the comment section. And for disclaimers, this is not me saying that BB should die. And this is not me saying I'm happy that BB is dead. No, I'm not saying that. And this is not me coming here to defame anyone. This is me giving my unopinionistic opinion, okay, from the depth of my heart. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. And with that being said, with no further ado, I do like I say in my videos. I'm going to be Simba, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you.